Alright, greetings and salutations. My name is Comic Fire, and welcome to Take 2 of Katawa Shoujo Episode 6. She's reading a book, keeping it close to her face, which makes her look like she's really into it. From the way she was acting today, I had her pegged as more of a delinquent than a bookworm. In fact, her mysterious disappearance from the class raises all sorts of whys in my head. Intrigue floats slowly but surely towards the surface. And before I know it, I'm walking towards the mysterious long-haired girl. I guess no harm in introducing myself as I would with anyone else. Just a classmate, after all. Walking over to another beanbag, I take a seat and lay my books beside it. The girl starts, looking scaredly up at me from underneath her fringe. It's the first time I've seen her this close. Underneath her long, dense bangs, I can see that part of her face, at least a third, if not half, is pretty badly scarred. My eyes are immediately drawn to the scars, subconsciously peeking past her hair until I meet her own eyes. For a second, I'm shocked, and I divert my eyes to the book in her hands, before I realize that looking away probably only makes it worse. It takes too many seconds to collect myself and remember what I walked up to her for. Well, it'd be kind of rude, just to introduce myself after that, so let's apologize. Sorry, I didn't mean to, startle you.
It's okay.
The girl certainly doesn't look like it's okay, but I let it slide. So, do you mind if I sit here? She seems very uncertain whether it's okay or not for me to sit, but finally she nods. Just a little.
Okay.
I take the seat next to her, and she hides herself behind her book. Life of Pi. Never heard of it. Seriously, like, the first time I played Katawa Shoujo, I'd never heard of Life of Pi myself, but the day after I read this part, I saw the trailer for the Life of Pi movie. Looks pretty good. So, sorry for startling you again. I'm Hisao. She looks up from her book, stalling a little before replying.
No. We're in the same class.
Her speech is stilted and so quiet it's barely audible even in the still library. Somehow I think my delinquent impression of her was wrong. I resist the urge to say that's a nice name just as something to say, but really it's the only thing I can think of. I feel like an idiot. Everyone here must be used to being so different to each other, and here I am being all bothered and fussed about that kind of thing. Don't let me interrupt your reading. I'll just, check these books if you don't mind. She nods a little and sighs a little sigh of relief. So I try to read the covers and introductions of the book I picked up, and she just buries her face in her book. Uncomfortable silence consumes us. My eyes still wander to her direction, and I sneak peeks at her flowing hair and the scars it's hiding. After a while, I realize she's doing the same thing and only pretending to immerse in Life of Pi. Her gaze is not inquisitive at all, though. It darts around like a scared rabbit. When our gazes finally meet, the chain reaction is unstoppable. She stands up forcefully from the beanbag and takes a deep breath.
I'm gonna go do something!
Without warning, she takes off and runs towards the counter. Her hair-like takeoff catching me so off guard I don't even manage to go after her until she's taken a good head start. By the time I reach the counter, she's nowhere to be seen. Lily and Yuko are happily chatting away. Knowing that I won't be able to catch Hanako myself, I approach the girls. Hey, did you notice a girl run past here?
Maybe. What did she look like?
Long dark hair, kinda shy. She had, some scars on her face.
You wouldn't be talking about Hanako, would you?
Yeah, that's her. I saw her read and try to talk to her, but I think I scared her off or something.
Oh, dear. Hugo, would you please excuse us? I'd better try to find her. Sure, I'll just hold on to these until you come back. What's going on? I'm sorry, but I'll have to explain it to you some other time.
Right. I'll see you later, then. Lily hastily grabs her cane and hurries out of the library, leaving me alone with Yuko. I don't think I'll ever get the hang of this place. Did I do something wrong?
What did you do?
Nothing! I was just looking for some books, and she got this fit, and then she ran off. The most offending thing I think of is I looked in her general direction a few times.
Well, she is a very timid girl. You have to be very careful around her. She can be very jumpy, I think, and she's not accustomed to talking with other people.
Isn't that a bit strange?
I wonder. It's just how she is, I think.
You couldn't sound all that convincing. Then again, maybe it's just the norm around here. Everyone has their own problems, or else they wouldn't be here. But how should I deal with these people? Forcing myself to act overly casually only makes me feel phony. Like I was supposed to be ignoring the elephant in the room. Yuko fidgets, looking like she wants to say something to that, but resisted.
I think it's an elephant only if you feel that way.
I guess she doesn't have a good sense of self-restraint. It makes me smile and she blushes heavily.
What? Did that sound stupid?
Nah, it sounded pretty wise. I guess you're right, it's more about me than anyone else. Neither of us had anything to add, so Yuko fills the silence by shuffling some papers around. People who have papers on their desk really like doing that.
Did you find any books? I should be closing soon.
I mean, this library should be closing, but I have to do it.
I hope it's not too inconvenient for you.
Oh, yeah, I want some books, but I left them over there because, I'll just go get them. I fetched my sack of books beside the beanbags where Hanako and I were sitting and returned to the counter.
Wow, you read a lot, don't you?
Excuse me. Ew, that sounded nasty. I surprised myself with that too, honestly. At least when I really think about it. I had a lot of free time earlier this year, so I just kind of started reading books to fill that time. Couldn't do much else.
I see.
Though she doesn't say anything else, just checks my books out for me. I guess this is what they call tact. Holding the library books with one arm, I trawl my pocket for the key to the door. A sudden sound from behind startles me, making me nearly drop the books I'm carrying, or the key I almost managed to get into the lock. Who is it? I turn around to see who it is talking to me.
It's Kenji!
He seems to be in a friendly mood, although the light glinting off his glasses in the dark gives him a sinister look. It's, just me, man. This makes him pause and lick his lips nervously. Who is me? I don't know anyone called me. Are you some new guy again? His voice is suddenly strained and quick. Yeah, but we've met before. Yesterday. No, I don't think so. I would remember someone who I met only yesterday. When was that? What day is it today? Try to ignore him. Is he joking or what? Prove that we've met before. You live across the hall. You're Kenji. Kenji jumps back, his eyes filled with an uncomprehending fear. How do you know my name? Damn, this can only mean one of two things. Either we have met or you're telling the truth and I can't just remember it and you're just a spy. He pauses. A psychic spy. His eyes dart around me, trying to peek into my room, although it's hard to believe he can see anything through those thick glasses. His mood swung from friendly to manic in less than a minute. I'm not psychic. How do I know that? I'm not a mind reader. Kenji points a finger in my face damningly. Unlike you! Stop that, man. We just met yesterday. What the hell's wrong with you? I live in this room. Lies. You think you can pass us as out because I'm legally blind? You're sorely mistaken. You don't even look like him. I mean, the resemblance is real slim. Maybe at a distance, but who do you think you're kidding? I want to grab him by the shoulders and shake him. Exasperated, I rub my eyes and let out a heavy sigh. Stay there. Need a drink, for Christ's sake. Oh, that feels so good. Kenji comes closer, one careful step at a time. I stay still, lest he assault me physically, although I doubt he could do much damage even if he did. Oh, wait, I see it now. Damn, it really is you. Sighing again, and once again for good measure, I step backwards just in case. What's up, man? You don't look too good, I think. Something wrong? I don't know, I just had something stupid happen to me. A few stupid things, actually, even if you discount this one. I can't get a proper touch on other people here, and I have no idea if it's because of me or them. I don't know why I'm telling this to Kenji. It's not like we have any contact either. That's rough, dude. Yeah, I'm sorry about calling you a psychic spy and all, but you can never be too careful. It's the hard reality we live in. I'm slowly starting to think that Kenji isn't necessarily living in the same reality as the rest of us. You see, this is how it is. This world. There's no justice. You see, even when I lose, I win, because I don't lose the lesson. What does that even mean? It doesn't matter. He dismisses it flatly with a wave of his hand. So what happened? Why the long face? Do you have a long face? Nah, it's nothing. I just scared some girl off accidentally. Literally, too. She actually ran away from me. It was my fault, really, I think. I'm not really used to it, all this shit. A girl? A cute one? Cute? That's a hard question. She had a nice body and really beautiful hair, but the face... I guess it could go either way. I got a plan, guys. Don't make me think I'm shallow. I love that girl, I really do. Hanako's my waifu. Not exactly cute, no. There's a lot of cute girls here. A strangely disproportionate amount. I believe this is one of the dark secrets of this school. I tried to warn you, man, but did you listen? I don't remember any such warning. Dark secrets? Yeah, dark secrets. Extremely dark, like a black hole. Have you noticed the number of girls is slightly but significantly higher than the number of boys? It's like 60-40. He turns his head to the left and stares off into the distance at nothing. Why is it like this? I mean, to the untrained eye, it doesn't appear to be that bad, but that's a full 20%. One would think that a school with such a huge pool of women would be a man's dream, but no! What I'm about to tell you could blow your mind. Are you ready? I don't know where this is going, but I don't think I won't be missing much by cutting out now. No, I am not ready. I only get as far as turning the doorknob before Kenji starts talking again, showing he doesn't really care if my mind is blown or not. I believe this school's a battleground, the site of a feminist infiltration. The disparity in the number of men and women is a clear sign how far they come. In this case, in case this Cold War turns hot, they'll have the superiority in numbers. Just another skirmish in the eternal war against the forces of feminists. They're everywhere. In Japan, women outnumber men. It's not a 60-40 split, but it's only a matter of time, man. Even in America, women are the majority by a hair. They're building up in numbers. My throat. In the past, the buildup of a military has always been the clearest sign of imminent war. Japan is just the first step. Our economy is badass, and the country itself is small and isolated, yet a huge part of the Pacific in terms of political value. The perfect target. They're so cunning, as expected of women. Soon the day will come when... Kenji's voice trails off ominously. That's why you can't trust them. They'll string you along and then kill you. Just as they killed me. You'll end up just like me. Oh, hell no. I can't stop myself from blurting it out. Hey, what the hell does that mean? You said it, not me. It's the best I can think of. So? You're not supposed to say something like that. Damn, so rude. Where was I? Oh yeah, vast feminist conspiracy. Stop! Stop it! Stop! I lost you way back there. Somewhere around feminist infiltration. Too hard to follow. It's cool, I have some grass and stuff in my room. And puppets. You like puppets? No puppets. You don't like puppets, okay. Grass is still cool though, right? He speaks energetically, responding almost before I'm done talking. Moving his hands in animated ways, he continues to rant on. This is too strange. And the peg is relatively normal, but it was clear that I was wrong. Something on your mind, dude? Just thinking about what it's like to be the last sane man in an insane world. Kenji frowns, looking deeply upset. You mean that's you? That can't be, because I'm the last sane man in an insane world. That is my dream. You can't just steal a man's dream. What the hell? That can't be two last sane men. It would invalidate that whole last part, and that part's kind of important. I literally taste blood in the back of my throat. There can only be one, like that foreign movie, there could only be one, and then there was only one dude left because that was the point. I've never seen anyone talk so heatedly and so defensively about absolutely nothing before. Anyway, if you wait here, I can get my graphs. I also have a list of the other dark, complex conspiracies that the school hole is tangled as... Quick, finish my analogy for me, be a pal. I'm gonna go to bed now, it's extremely late. Doesn't sound like an analogy, but whatever. I like you. You seem like a cool dude. Most people don't understand what I'm talking about when I try to explain the vast feminist conspiracy to them. Denial is a terrible thing. Later. Oh, thank freaking God. I finished my tea. He claps me in the back and then vanishes into his room so quickly and quietly it's like he didn't even open the door but instead walked right through it like a ghost. I don't even know if I can fully digest what just happened, so I give up and just go to my room, kicking my shoes before falling face first into the bed. It takes me some time to relax and get up so I can go get started on homework. Because the sheets are so cool and comforting against my cheeks, and it feels good just lying there with my eyes closed. This school is some kind of bizarre and surreal island. It's isolated on top of a mountain, and each person is stranger than the last. I just can't seem to fit in. What irony. One would think that fitting into a place that's made for people who are unfit for anywhere else would be easy. Maybe I'm just trying too hard. Although I say that it doesn't help take the edge off, and the words are left echoing off my empty walls. Gets not as bad as I expected, though. The place really is more of a school and less a hospital pretending to be a school than I thought it would be. Nothing else, the scenery is beautiful. I open one eye, seeing the school books and bottles of pills arranged side by side on my desktop. Maybe this place is too much like a normal school after all. Well, I'm gonna save this part for the next episode. See you guys then.